Well, good afternoon or good morning, or if sometimes you're like me, this is, oh, I guess I need to get something working and start to work late at night. So here we are trying to get through what would be our day 5 assignment, which is another web quest. It's a classification assignment. Uh, we go to this Khan Academy link, and if you kind of just let it load and start scrolling down, you'll be able to find the answers. And so I wanted to take you through these few questions. It says, what number one, what does phylogeny mean or help scientists do? It helps scientists organize species or other groups in ways that represent our understanding of how they evolved from common ancestors. And so these phylogenetic trees are looking at it's almost like a family tree, connecting me to my dad, to my grandfather. That's what they're trying to do with these organisms. What is another name for a phylogenetic tree? It's called a cladogram. All right, that's number two. Number three, explain relatedness between two species. This is an interesting aspect. So, in a phylogenetic tree, the more closely the branches are, the more related to organisms are, meaning they had a common ancestor. So when you look at this web quest, take a look at the images and the diagrams. So you'll see things kind of branching off, and the closer those branches, the more related they are. The farther the branches are away from each other, the less related. Number four, phylogenetic trees are hypotheses of relatedness. What does that mean? Phylogenetic trees are sometimes comparing organisms that we have or know about to organisms that no longer exist. And so it kind of helps us see how things have evolved from ancient organisms. The pathway of this evolution is sometimes a guess. What are they making their guesses on? It could be everything from the fossil record to what we think might be happening. And so the more we uncover about their lineage in a set of organisms, the more accurate our phylogenetic tree becomes. So as we look at records and so forth, they can build that and know what organisms are related. Number five, phylogenetic trees are not just based on physical traits. What does that mean? If you remember from our previous work, Linnaeus and even Aristotle, sometimes they would group organisms based on how they looked, what they ate, their size, and phylogenetic trees go a little bit deeper. And so they want to compare and analyze many characteristics of the species or the groups involved. Although that includes external, internal physical traits, but we also start looking at this thing called DNA. And so when we start seeing similarities in a DNA sequence, that also impacts where these organisms are put on a phylogenetic tree. So that takes care of the helps for this web quest. Hopefully, we can figure out what's going on with. I know some of you have had some issues with some videos wanting to load, and so we're trying to work ahead with the videos so that by the time that these assignments go onto Google Classroom, um, everything works. Everyone, take care. I miss you guys. Talk to you soon.